Hello YouTube, this is Chris, K6OZY. I'm recording this so I can demonstrate how to get a remote digital working using Flex Radio Systems version 1.4 on SmartSDR. The goal here is to show you how to still do digital modes with very good bandwidth efficiency. The DAX protocol isn't optimized yet for WAN use, and a single stream consumes up to 2 megabits of traffic. So I wanted to figure out a way to take the 77 kilobit per sample, 77 kilobits per second send and receive rate that's being sent for the passband audio, and try to route it out to digital applications for various use. And I found a program called Voicemeeter to do that for me. The way Voicemeeter works is it installs 2 sound cards into your system and 2 microphones into your system. They are listed as, scroll down here, Voicemeeter input and Voicemeeter aux input on the playback side, and on the recording side they are listed as Voicemeter output and Voicemeter aux output. Now, the reason that is in there is it maps to 2 different portions of the Voicemeeter application. The Voicemeeter application has a line of hardware inputs on the left, the 2 virtual sound cards in the middle, 3 hardware outputs on the right, and then volume mixers and gain sliders for the virtual microphones, which is B1 and B2, and then the volume sliders for the physical hardware A1, 2, and 3. The buttons here allow you to route, so if I wanted to take audio from this channel and send it out the virtual microphone auxiliary aux, I would enable B2 and it would route over here, which is what you're seeing right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 2 audio paths. One audio path that pulls in the audio from SmartSDR's passband audio, which is right here on the exotic portion of the 40-meter band. Route it into Voicemeeter, give us a copy of the audio so we can hear it, and then also send a copy over to FLdigi. Then when FLdigi wants to transmit out, we're going to capture that in under virtual input Voicemeeter aux. We're going to send a copy out of the audio to the speakers for us to listen to as well. And we're then going to send the copy out microphone B1, which is set as the default sound card. Now for this to work right, you need to set the Voicemeeter output as your default recording device and the Voicemeeter input as your default input playback device. The reason is because SmartSDR only has the ability currently to send and receive audio through the default audio devices. So when we enable remote audio here, it will come out the Voicemeeter input into A1. And I'm going to do that right now. So let me go ahead and turn that on. It is actually streaming, so you're probably hearing this right there. Then it's out my headphones there. Because see, I have my speakers from my laptop listed as A1. I have this wireless Logitech headset as A2, and I can enable them both independently. Now I send a copy out to B2, which energizes the virtual microphone aux2. And when we go into FLdigi, FLdigi will see this. Let me restart it real quick. There we go. So it's seeing the audio stream. Now for PTT, we're going to use CAT as normal. So I have COM4 for the CAT trigger. I've added a couple more serial ports. COM5 for a PTT-based trigger. I like doing PTT triggers better because they have less latency. Inside of FLdigi, we're going to configure the sound card to be Voicemeeter aux output for the capture and Voicemeeter aux input for the playback. What that's going to do is all of FLdigi's audio train will come in through Voicemeeter aux and will listen to microphone aux B2. So you can see it moving right here, which is why we see something in the waterfall here. Now, to send out audio, it's going to send audio back into Voicemeeter under Voicemeeter aux, and we're going to have B1 checked, and that's going to send audio out of B1, which is then going to go into SmartSDR. I know this sounds complicated, but it's really makes a lot of sense once you play around with it. So I'm going to hit save here, save here. I'm only transmitting 1 watt, and I'm going to hit tune. Now, I got to be careful because I can easily blow my ears up. Let's see, the outbound audio is going to come from here. If I wanted to hear a copy of the audio, I could enable it on A1, which is the default sound playback device. Is the sound cards, and then A2, which is the Voicemeeter playback to my headset. So let me go ahead and hit tune. Let's hope it doesn't blow our ears up here. And see, you can see it making it all the way back to SmartSDR, and it's not overdriving. Now, if this was overdriving into the red over here on the far right, you can adjust it in FLdigi natively, or in Voicemeeter, you could slide this slider up and down, and this would impact it. You can right click and then type in the exact value, or you could adjust it here at the B1 level as well. I don't think it really matters which one you do that on. And that's pretty much it. It works great. So let's see, I'm going to turn on a copy of the audio here. Woof, that is loud. Let's turn that tune off. And I'll just call CQ since it's set up as a macro, it's only 1 watt. No one's going to hear me. Now the popping that you're hearing in the recording is only because the recording, my XSplit broadcaster is introducing a crackle. This doesn't happen if my recorder is off, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, I'm going to turn that monitor off, it hurts. That's it. So I hope this helps explain the setup. I posted on the community for Flex Radio a thread on how to do this, but I figured a video would make a lot more sense. Talk to you later. 73.